Cheektowaga, New York, one of your best community organizers, is running for town board. She's trying to get onto the town government, and there's a bunch of ways that you can help, even if you do not live in the town of Cheektowaga. This is Rachel Martinez, a Cheektowagan who works as a social worker and is right now a Democratic Party nominee for a seat on the town council for the city of Cheektowaga. And her name will be familiar to folks who pay attention to local politics in Cheektowaga. If you have ever gone to a town hall meeting, Rachel has been there. Rachel is one of the founding members of Erie County Women United, an activist group that's based in Cheektowaga. That's the group that right now is forcing the town to do a review of its flock cameras. That's been all over the news. Erie County Women United was also the activist organization that got the town council in Cheektowaga to pass a resolution that said the Cheektowaga PD are no longer allowed to collaborate with ICE. That was a huge story at the time. It was all over the news back in January and February of this past year. Rachel basically initiated that entire movement. She also was the primary negotiator between the town council and the activist organization over the language in that resolution. If you've ever been to a Cheektowaga town hall meeting, Rachel is always there, and she's always one of the most memorable people to speak because I've never seen her get heated. No matter how much getting heated would make sense, she always just very calmly gets up to the podium and in like borderline a teacher voice just says a bunch of really true shit.
What kind of community can we have when our residents cannot even safely access the services they pay taxes to be able to utilize without fear of repercussions? Why are we using our limited money to fund a $1 billion federal agency?
Exactly.
Also, Rachel seems to know the Cheektowaga Police Department's budget better than like the Cheektowaga police do, and she kind of knows like the town budget better than like some people on the town council do. And to have her like go up to the podium and like very gently and politely correct people on statements about their own budget is like that's pretty fun to watch. Look at how much serious, big ticket, positive change she has been able to make in that town, and she's not even on the town council right now. She is just a citizen. Put Rachel directly on the town council and imagine how much she can do. Election day is on November 3rd, and there's a ton of things that we can all do between now and then to make sure Rachel wins this. Number one, even if you do not live in Cheektowaga, go follow her campaign on Facebook. You also can follow her campaign on TikTok. Rachel is posting videos over on those social media accounts that's just her looking at the camera, talking to you about the issues and the reasons why she wants to run.
Hi, I just wanted to share some information about how to follow along with my campaign. Tomorrow night I will be out at Town Park at the National Night Outs. So if you see me there, please feel free to come on up and say hello.
You can unfollow all those accounts after the election, but for right now, increasing her follower count and having people like engage with her videos, watching the videos, clicking like on the videos and all that, that helps juice her algorithm, which means that message will get out in front of more and more people, which means eventually that message will get out in front of a Cheektowagan. Second big thing you can do is to go over to Rachel for WNY, that's her campaign website, and read her story, read her why she's going to run. And then once you get past this section, this is kind of her biography, and then down here is all of the issues that she wants to run for, the reasons why she wants this job. Just reading her website and familiarizing yourself with the candidate and her message, that is helpful because that turns you into a person who understands this campaign. And we want folks like that sprinkled all throughout the area. Another thing you can do is just talk about it. Just help spread the word. In the break room at work or in the family chat, mention, hey, I saw that there's a community activist in the town of Cheektowaga who's running for town government. Just bring it up in conversation because you never know who is going to find that bit of information interesting. Maybe your coworker doesn't live in Cheektowaga, but your coworker has an aunt that lives in Cheektowaga that they're going to see this weekend, and they say, oh, wait, no, I hadn't heard about that. What's the website? Tell me more. And then the last big thing that you can do to help the campaign is to volunteer. At some point, Rachel might post on her website or on her social media that she needs volunteers for people to go do door knocking or phone banking or maybe help run a fundraiser. And when that happens, go pitch in. And when you go, make friends. Talk to people, right? Like if you volunteered to help out this candidate and that other person volunteered to help out this candidate, you know for a fact that you two have a lot of similar values and a lot of things in common. That's a good way to start having a friend. You know, it's more than Rachel Martinez is the type of person you want to see on the Cheektowaga Town Council. Rachel Martinez is the type of person you want to see in government. She genuinely just actually cares enough about her community and the people in it to become a social worker. She genuinely cares enough about her community and the people in it to spend all of her free time going down to town halls and advocating for a better Cheektowaga. Don't you want to live in a world where those type of people are the ones that rise up the ranks? I do.